crying. Like, I'm literally just dumbfounded by... I don't even know. This is going to be a harsh video. Right. Countdown vendor, as well as Cassie, they both have that Carnage. Maxed out damage to armor, 1% below on damage to targets out of cover, and really low LMD damage. However, if you go to the clan vendor, we get something a little bit different. Again, it's a Carnage. People complain there's 3 Carnages on sale. Ooh. We get this one. Okay? Show of hands. What one do you think is better? And I will show you why the majority of YouTubers are clickbaiting, dumb, don't know what they're on about, and are outright lying to you. Okay, I'm not going to name anyone, but just for reference, this one is the better one. Why? Health damage. Okay, and just bear with me. I've already done a video on how to optimize your damage and why it should be optimized, because not every enemy takes effect from the same stats. Damage to armor, brilliant stat, amazing on an LMG, really easy to solve, just put contractor's gloves on. However, in terms of the more formidable enemies, damage to armor is doing nothing. Damage to targets out of cover is, your LMG damages, certain status effects will be, depending on their immunity threshold. Like, doggos are typically immune to fire, but you can make them on fire if you know how. So we're going to put damage to health, or health damage, on this bad boy. And we're going to see the amazing difference it makes. Okay? Seriously, I'm a grumpy Dod. This sort of thing is bothering me now. We'll go through this whole veteran. Yep. Come on, elite. Come on, there we go. And named elite. Yep. Put it on 5 meters because I can't be bothered aiming because I'm angry Dod. Okay. And we're just gonna wait for, because the build I'm running has Sawyer's knees, so chill moment. Sawyer's knees maxed. Let's get on with it. Boom. Look at that. However, just to show the difference, so with damage to armor on versus armor, we did 469,235. Against health, we did 435,294. With damage to health, we did 470,117, and against health, we did 478,823, which means swapping from damage to armor to damage to health, we lost 26,118 damage to armor, but we gained 43,529 damage. Why is this important? Well, again, could just be me, but I kind of see chungers, warhounds, and other things that like to just run straight up to me and boot me in the face as a bigger threat. And to be fair, if you've built correctly and you're on a decent level for your playability, even with 470,117 damage to your armor targets is more than enough, depending on your build, your survivability, and how you play. If you're running run and gun anyway and need more damage, I wouldn't suggest you use an LMG in the first place. However, all of this being said, this only really comes into effect if you are actually also wearing contractors. There's your damage to armor. LMGs, you might have noticed, always come with damage to targets out of cover on them, so we don't need to worry about that stat. But just to sort of show, this is the difference it makes versus a chunga. The overall difference is huge versus chungas. It is much more effective, it is better in play, and it's much more optimal, okay? If people are suggesting, oh, must buy this Carnage now, and they're showing the damage to armor one, they're wrong. You might want to jump ship. Maybe it's just me, but being a content creator, you should strive to give the best information possible. And if you're running a normal open world LMG build, the best stat on your third stat for LMG is damage to health, period.